Welcome to the Well of Being, Practices for Inner Peace. Today's practice is about 5 minutes of yoga, 5 minutes of a seated meditation, and 5 minutes of writing. Through these 3 disciplines, we step out of the overthinking mind and into the quiet presence of the body. For today's practice, you'll need some room to be on the floor and a pen and paper for writing. We'll start with about 5 minutes of breath work and centering. So let's begin. Find a comfortable seat on the floor. Sit up nice and tall. Maybe roll your shoulders up and back. Take a few deep breaths on your own. On your inhale, feel into the expansion of the torso in all directions. On your exhale, slowly soften, releasing a little bit of tension at a time. As you breathe and relax, let's set an intention. Answer the question, what do I want out of my practice? What do I want out of my practice? Drop your awareness in the gut. Breathe deep. Let your body soften as you slowly open up to the answer. There's no right or wrong. Continue to tune in for a few minutes, setting your intention for practice. Now beginning our breath work. Your hands can stay where they are, or you can place one hand on the belly and one hand on the heart. This is our 3-part yogic breath, where on the inhale, we start by filling up the belly, then the rib cage, then the collarbone, and we exhale the same way, from the bottom up. So exhale all of your air, preparing for the inhale. Inhale, filling belly, rib cage, collarbone. Exhale, belly, rib cage, collarbone. Inhale, belly, rib cage, collarbone. Exhale, belly, rib cage, collarbone. Now keep going with your own breath at your own pace. Breathing steady and even. Now let's meet with hands in front of our hearts, taking a cleansing breath together to start our yoga. Deep inhale through the nose, gentle open mouth exhale, Inhale, circle sweep your arms into the air, lengthening through the spine. And exhale, side bend to the right. Drop right hand down, small pulses into the side. Then inhale back up to center, reaching through the fingers, lengthening. And exhale, side bend to the left. Small pulses here. One more time. Inhale, hands up through center. And exhale, extend the arms out in front of you, palms to the earth, and gently rock side to side. Meeting in tabletop, roll onto the knees, stack wrists underneath shoulders and knees underneath hips. We're going to thread the needle. So inhale, right hand up in the air, twisting and opening the chest to the right. And exhale, thread the hand underneath your left arm. Rest your right shoulder on the ground. Your left hand can stay where it is, extend to the top left corner of the mat, or you can bring the back of the hand to the low back for a bind. Take a couple deep breaths here. Then returning the left hand back underneath the shoulder if it's not there already. Lift the right hand into the air one more time, rolling the wrist out twice, both directions. Then bring the hand back to tabletop and we'll do the other side. Inhale, left fingertips into the air, and exhale, thread, bringing the shoulder to the ground. Same option for your right hand, leaving it where it is, extending it up to the corner of the mat, or taking the bind. Returning right hand underneath shoulder if it's not there already. Lift left fingertips up one more time, rolling the wrist twice, both directions. And return hand to tabletop. Walk the hands back to the knees and we'll come into a high kneel. If it's more comfortable to pad the knees, you could place a blanket down. Otherwise, we'll step forward with the right foot a good distance. Inhale, hands into the air as you lightly push into the hips, stacking knee over ankle. Anjaneyasana, crescent lunge. Then exhale, hands down, hips back to center. Inhale, hips forward. And exhale back. Continue a few more times with your own breath. And one more. Then we'll do the other side. So coming back to your high kneel, step the left foot forward. Inhale, arms up, lightly push into the hips. And exhale back to center, arms down. Continue at your own pace with your own breath. Maybe as you inhale forward, you add a small back bend, neck in line with spine. And let's do one more. Now we'll come to our bottoms and find a comfortable seat for meditation. We want to find a seat similar to the beginning of practice. Sitting up tall, relaxing our shoulders down, maybe softening the face if you feel tension there. You can rest the hands on the knees or in the lap, closing the eyes or softening the gaze down. For the next 5 minutes, keep the body as still but as relaxed as you can. Breathe naturally. Refrain from itching or squirming, and keep your gentle awareness on the breath. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back, following your inhales and exhales. I'll guide you out of it when the time comes. Slowly on your next breath, bring your attention back into the room. Picking up our pen and paper, the final portion of our practice is writing. Try to write for the full 5 minutes without stopping. It doesn't have to be fast, but fully express whatever wants to come out. Don't judge yourself. Don't filter yourself. It doesn't even have to make sense. There's no right or wrong here. Tune into the breath. Connect to the body. For today's writing, we'll return to our intention from beginning of practice. What do I want out of my practice? Write about your intention. Do you feel a step closer? I'll lead you out of it when the time comes. Begin writing. 15 more seconds, finishing up whatever thought you're on. And finally, pins down. Let's meet with hands in front of our hearts, taking a cleansing breath together to seal our practice. Deep inhale through the nose, gentle open mouth exhale. Thank you so much for letting me guide your practice today. The light in me honors and sees the light in you. Namaste.